What's going on, good people? Welcome to yet another episode of Monday to Monday. Now, if you've been watching my videos long enough, you know it's all about positivity here. It's all about encouraging you, inspiring you to make that forward motion, inspiring you to be a better version of ourselves, okay? And I'm trying to build a community of like-minded individuals so that we can take every chance we get, every day we get to move a step closer to our dreams. And today is no different. We will be doing just that. And the purpose of this channel is to equip us with the necessary tools we need to do just that. And I'll be talking about energy today. And what about energy, you may ask? I'll be talking about protecting your energy because not everyone deserves access. Okay? And as I start, allow me to ask you to do something. All right? Every day, in every situation that you're in every place that you're in, pay attention to how you feel. That's where I want us to start. Pay attention to how you feel, especially after certain conversations, in certain environments, and after being around certain people. Always pay attention to how you feel. You know, some moments have you have left you inspired. They've left you focused. They've left you feeling alive, feeling good about yourself. And others, they leave you drained. You know the feeling of feeling just drained. You are all happy, you were all inspired, you were all, excited about the day, but you just find yourself after spending time with certain people, you just feel drained, confused, heavy. That's not random. It's not random. If you know about energies, you know that's not random. That's your energy speaking. The truth is, if you don't protect your energy, someone or something will take it from you. It will, or it will. What's your energy? You can say your energy is your focus, okay? Your emotions, your peace, your drive, all these things that make up a part of you. The invisible force behind everything that you do. Energy. And I'm here to tell you, when your energy is right, you think clearly. You feel more positive. You feel like you're ready to conquer life. You're ready to provide solutions to people you care about. You move confidently. You act with purpose. Every time I'm feeling good, I'm feeling I'm in good mood, I'm in the right energy, and that is a lot of the times, most of the times, I feel confident, talk better, I think better, I just feel like I'm ready to solve whatever it is that is in front of me. But when your energy feels low, now everything feels harder. Even the simplest task will feel harder. Everything just feels overwhelming, and slowly you lose momentum. Right, you are moving at a you are moving gradually at a certain speed. You start feeling that you're losing it. You cannot explain it, but you just don't feel like you have it in you. That's your energy speaking, and that's you operating on a low energy. I want to tell you that not everything deserves your attention. That's just the You can call it the hard truth, but we're talking facts here. It's not about feelings. Not everything or everyone deserves your attention. Okay, not every argument needs your response. I know sometimes you might be in an argument and you're thinking to yourself, man, I have some really good points to come back. No, because the person that you're trying to argue with is not even on your level mentally, and they're not even on the same energy. So it doesn't even matter whether you hit them with a track of facts. They just don't get it. Okay? Not every opinion needs your reaction. Don't bother. Don't waste your energy. That's how fast you will lose the little good energy that you had. And another thing, and this might rub some people the wrong way, not every invitation needs your presence. You cannot be too accessible. Right? You cannot be too accessible. I'm not saying you should now cut people off. No. I mean, there are those people who, it goes without it goes without saying, you just have to cut them off. But you cannot just don't be present in every invitation. Like that's saying that you should not always accept every cup of opportunity that you're given, right? Because sometimes that's how you can get poisoned. So I'm telling you, not in every invitation needs your presence. Because most often we give our energy too freely. If you look at what you give your energy to, it's negativity, drama, distractions, and it's all over these days. You wonder why you feel exhausted, right? Pay attention to energy drainers. Call them energy drainers. They drain you instead of filling you up. They drain your energy. So I'm here to ask you, look closely at who or what drains you. You know your circle. You know where you spend your time, most of your time in or with, right? Even yourself, even deep within, you can drain yourself of your good energy, right? Is it constant complaining? Is it people who only call when they need something? Have you ever had people, once you just hear the phone ring and you see it's just them, you can even you can even read the script that they will use, because they always call when they need something, not to give you anything, only when they need something, right? Another fast way of losing your energy, your good energy rather, is comparing yourself to others. We've all been there. I'm no exception. We've all been there, right? You think you see someone maybe in a space that you want to be, and you start comparing yourself. Why am I not moving as fast as they are? You don't know what they had to do to get there. So stop comparing yourself. And I can say it both ways, whether they're doing better than you or they're doing worse than you. Don't. But for the most part, we always compare ourselves with those who are doing better than us, and we think that our time is not coming. No, and that's why we're here. I want to believe, if you're watching this video, if you've come across my channel, I wouldn't know how you came across my channel, but I want to believe it's for a good cause. You're here because you want to be better. You want to challenge yourself, right? There's no better person to challenge you than yourself. My work is just to give you these truths. The decision has to come from you. So comparing yourself to other people might feel like, yeah, they might it might seem small, but over time, this thing starts quietly stealing your peace. The dangerous part is that you don't always notice it happening. You don't. Just like the opposite growth, you don't notice it happening. One day you just wake up and all of a sudden you just feel drained. So boundaries are necessary. Protecting your energy requires boundaries. That's just it. Let's be real. Boundaries are uncomfortable. Saying no feels awkward. I used to be the person who I will never say no to, especially people around me, like those. I just will never say no. I used to be like, can you do me a favor? Okay, fine, I can do it. Even if I had to lose a part of me just to make them happy, right? And for the most part, is the people closest to us that might take advantage of us, right? So I want to tell you, have boundaries. Sometimes pulling back feels selfish, creating distance feels wrong, but you need to understand this. Boundaries are not punishment for others, they are protecting you, right? They're protecting you. We're allowed to choose peace at the end of the day. I tell you, You on the other end of the screen, you're making a choice, and I'm also making a choice. And you should choose peace. That's what I'm telling you. You are allowed to step back. You are allowed to protect your mental space, and you should. Okay, you should protect your mental space, because most often than not, we think we can save everyone. No, we cannot. You cannot save everyone, right? Some people will drain you because they refuse to grow. They don't want to make that choice of growth. The way you're trying to be a better version of yourself, there's some people who are just either they're not aware or they're just I don't even know. They just don't want to make that step of challenging themselves to being better. They live in negativity, they resist change, they repeat the same patterns over and over and over again. How can you do that and expect different results? So if you're not careful, you'll try to carry their weight. Okay? If you're not careful, you'll try to carry the weight. So I want to tell you that you are not responsible for fixing everyone. Anything, I don't even think you should fix anyone, to be honest. Fix yourself. You can love people without losing yourself. Okay? You can do that. You can love someone without losing yourself. And anyone who's trying to emotionally blackmail you into losing yourself, that's not the person for you. Have discipline over emotions. Don't fall for that. Okay? Because protecting your energy isn't just emotional, it's discipline. Discipline. You have to have that emotional intelligence. You have to choose not to engage even when you feel like responding. Again, as I told you, sometimes you might be in an argument or a situation where this person is just they're just talking and talking, and you can just say they cannot be farther from the truth, and you can say something, but is it worth it? Is it? Because these are just people who want to drain you, right? So sometimes walk away, even if your ego wants to stay. Walk away. It doesn't mean you're weak, it means you're protecting your energy. Turning off distractions, right? Even when it's tempting, you need to turn off every distraction. Because every time you say yes to the wrong thing, you say no to your purpose. Is that what you want? Ask yourself, is that what you want? We talk about purpose every day on this channel. Where should your energy go? Where should your energy go? Instead of giving your energy away freely, invest it. Invest it to your goals, invest it to your faith, invest it to your future. I always tell you, the better version of yourself that's in the future, that's living in the future, and the present version of you, the only difference is time. And what you choose to do with your time in between will determine if you will ever get to meet that person and how soon you will meet them. Invest your energy in your future, in your growth, in your faith, and in your goals. Focus on what builds you. That's what you should put your focus on, right? And I'll tell you for a fact, if you stay long enough, if you follow me through this journey, you will build yourself. All right? You will build yourself. It's all about growth here. Monday to Monday, it's all about growth. We do this every day. I keep telling you, it's not Monday to Sunday, it's not Monday to Saturday, it's Monday to Monday. Treat every day as an opportunity to build yourself up. And you should not worry about time. If you do what you need to do every day, Monday to Monday, you don't even have to worry about time. Everything will fall into place because you're doing your part, and the universe, God, will do his part. Just make sure you show up every day and do your part. You cannot quit on yourself. right? You cannot quit on yourself. So spend time with people who uplift you. You need to let me know in the comment section. Do I uplift you? If I do uplift you, you need to spend more time here on this channel. There's a lot more we need to cover, a lot more. All right, we're just getting started. And at the end of the day, or rather at a certain time, I want you guys to come back here on the comment section. I want to hear about your progress. I want to hear how how the journey is going, right? This is a lifestyle. We're building a lifestyle here. This is not a passing moment. No, this is a lifestyle. Create habits that strengthen you, because in life you will need them. I talk about habits here every day. Let your identity be defined by your habits. Okay? The more disciplined you habits, the more consistent you have with positive habits, the faster and quicker you are to meeting your better version in the future. So feed your mind with truth, not noise. I know we're living in a world right now where we have access to a lot of information, and information doesn't, you shouldn't consume every information. You need to filter, right? Filter information that you consume. Choose what grows you, because where your energy flows, your life grows, right? Where your energy flows, your life grows. So be intentional with your energy. And you know this, peace is not just a feeling, peace is a gift from God. Not everyone, not everything is meant to have access to your peace. Look at Jesus. Look at Jesus. He used to step away from crowds to recharge. Jesus used to spend the whole day preaching, feeding all these thousands of men and women and children. All right. And when it reached the close of day, he used to protect his energy by separating himself so he could concentrate on his prayers. Okay. So why don't you? You know, this is a very important topic, but I had to speak about it. How do you know that you need to protect your energy? If you constantly feel tired, right? You might not even be involved in any a lot like very tiresome physical activity. And I'm not even talking about being physically tired, mentally tired, right? If your mind feels overwhelmed, you cannot, your brain is foggy, you cannot think straight. If you're easily irritated, because once you're not in the best of energy, you become easily irritated. I'm gonna be honest with you. Every time I'm just focusing on my purpose and I'm in a good space, I'm feeling my energy is high. It's so hard to piss me off. Really hard. Really hard. So once you start feeling getting easily irritated, just know your energy is off. When you lose motivation, that's the obvious thing. All right. I know I don't really concentrate too much on motivation, because motivation is also a, it can fade. It's like an emotion. Today you might have lots of it, tomorrow you don't. So I choose to concentrate on discipline. But for this purpose, for this specific, so I can make my point clear, if you start feeling uninspired, if you start feeling like you're losing motivation, your energy is off. All right, it's your signal right there. Something is draining you, and it's time to make a change. So at the end of the day, this comes down to a decision. I keep telling you guys every day, life is all about decisions. You are a product of your decisions. Are you going to keep giving your energy away? Or are you going to start protecting it? The choice is yours, because no one else will do it for you. No one else will set those boundaries. No one else will guard your peace. The responsibility is yours. So as I conclude, you don't need to attend every argument. You don't need to prove yourself to everyone. That's not your job. The only person I tell you I can say that you need to prove yourself to is yourself. Prove yourself to yourself, not to me, not to everyone, but yourself. You know the conversation you have with yourself. All right. You know what you say. You know what you say you'll do to yourself. All right. In terms of the person you want to be, you want to become. The conversation that you have in the mirror. Michael Jackson said it needs to start with the person in the mirror, and that's you. So today I want you to know that your energy is valuable and your peace is valuable. Another thing that's valuable is your purpose. It's really valuable. If you don't know your purpose, please make and invite God to your space. The person who created you knows what your purpose is. Ask God what your purpose is. He'll let you know. When it comes to your energy, you need to protect it, you need to guard it, you need to respect it. Because guess what? The life you want to build requires the energy you keep giving away. So protect your energy. Protect your energy. Thank you for watching today's video. As always, it's good to have you here. Make sure that you check out the if you haven't yet checked out my other videos. It's all about that forward motion. And again, let's keep it Monday to Monday. As always, I've been your host, Jeff. See you in the next one. Peace.